Hey everyone, good afternoon. This is Hector Aguilar,
Hey
along
guys,
with,
Ben, your agent here.
hey Ben, thanks for joining me again.
How's it going, everyone? We're just looks like Hector lost signal, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. We definitely would love you to join us by going to streamyard.com/Facebook and just connect your Facebook so that you can make some comments while we're having our StreamYard. Hector, I don't know you cut out, so I don't know what happened. But we're about to talk today about home improvement tips for sellers. I'm really excited here to have you all here. Let's just wait a couple more minutes as Hector refreshes his browser, his internet connection, and we'll get started. Again, if you're joining us on Facebook, please go to streamyard.com/Facebook, connect it with your Facebook account, or else we won't be able to see your name if you make a comment. So, Hector, welcome back.
Hey, sorry about that, everyone. It looks like I had some technical difficulties. For whatever reason or other, my USB cable came undone from my camera, so it went black. But anyway, Ben, just wanted to welcome you back. I hope you enjoyed your vacation. And
Thank you.
as I started to talk a little bit about what the video is for this week, we're still in a heavy seller's market.
Yes.
We're starting to see that listings are not selling as quickly, but there's still a lot of buyer demand, right? So,
Yeah.
Ben and I sat down and talked about, what are a topic right now that would be ideal for sellers to consider, and we came up with, thinking about what renovations are worth doing before you put your property on the market to sell.
Correct.
And we came up with 7 great tips. So,
Yes.
along with Ben's help, we wanted to start off with the first tip, which is probably pretty simple, right? We're talking about curb appeal. When you're a seller, you want the house to look at its tip-top shape. So the top tip is adding a fresh coat of paint to your home, and that includes exterior primarily because it gives it good curb appeal. And honestly, if you have rooms that have color like pink or green or light blues, those are more personalized colors, right? You painted those colors based on what your preferences were. But when you're on the market to sell the home, typically you want to do light and bright, light grays, maybe some, bright whites. And what does that do for your home? It shows cleaner, brighter, and lighter colors makes the rooms seem a little bit bigger. So definitely adding a fresh coat of paint before you list your property is the top tip. Ben, what's the second tip?
Second tip, guys, would be to update your front door. And some of those things you can do is a fresh coat of paint, just like the last one. It's always nice that you don't have chip looking paint on your front door, as we've
Right.
seen some. Um, and not yet. I mean, the doorknobs, not yet, but eventually you want to get some nice new doorknobs. Not doorknobs that I've seen or you've seen, Hector. Maybe that's all like dirty and stuff like that, right?
For sure. I think, having a nice fresh door, right? Like everyone likes the red door, maybe a green
Yeah.
door, or maybe like a teal door. Typically, a colored door that is modern, maybe with even some smart technology in the lock, right? That's not now more common. And certainly having a nice clean doorknob or a designer doorknob is going to make the front of the house, the entry of the house look fantastic. So great point.
Right.
Great tip for number 2 is to update your front door. Thanks, Ben. The next tip that we have for you is, obviously the question comes up, should I remodel my home? Should I remodel my bathrooms? Should I remodel my kitchen, etc., right? Obviously, those remodels are going to be larger expense remodels. And if you're thinking about selling your home, that may be not something that you want to do, but certainly it's something that's going to allow the home to show better and possibly have more competition, more offers, right? But at the very least, you want to do a complete bathroom remodel. It doesn't matter how small. And why is that? Because it's going to look cleaner, it's going to look modern, it's going to look fresher. You may want to put, a classic closure, update with brass or, new fixtures. and it'll look fantastic. So a bathroom remodel at the very least will brighten up any property, and it'll also tell, or at least let buyers know that they don't have to do that coming in. It's already done for them. So again, a good bathroom remodel is probably the best, second to a kitchen remodel, right?
And to add on to all these too, I mean, just my generation, I think the modern farmhouse style is probably pretty popular right now. Would you agree,
Yeah,
Hector?
I would definitely agree. I've seen like farm sinks in bathrooms with nice vanities. I haven't really seen too many pedestal sinks. Pedestal sinks were like things of the 70s and 80s, in my opinion. But now
Yeah.
we're starting to see, like you said, the farm style houses or the farm style type of bathroom. So yeah, great point. Great
Yeah,
point.
if you want, I mean, just to like stage your home, like too, like you can always get a professional designer, but nice little how you say, like decorations in the
Right.
bathroom. Those are really nice, and even
And
have like uh one of these like wall art.
yeah,
You know,
some art, some paint, and that kind of that's actually the next step, right? Which is part of the design and the flow of the house, right, Ben? Which is
right.
you were talking about, staging a home, and more importantly, if you can't afford staging, what's the cheaper version of staging? It's really decluttering your home to attract
Correct.
buyers. What does that do for buyers, Ben, when you declutter?
It just makes you then the buyers feel like they're coming into like a model home. Think about as like you're going to a new construction, a model home.
Right.
You want to stage it like that, where you're not going to have all your pictures of your family, which I'm sure it's very personal to you, but you want the buyer to come in and start dreaming about how it's going to be for them. So when
You're
you
absolutely right.
declutter, you're leaving room and you're creating an environment for them to start dreaming on how your home can be their home.
That's a great point. When you think of, we've previewed new construction because we work with builders throughout Southern California. And every time we go and see their model homes, inevitably we see clean, organized, very minimal. Depending on the style, we're looking at different model homes that we're looking at, but certainly not a lot of stuff. And also decluttering, what does that provide you? It provides the appearance of spacious, open,
Right. Right.
larger. So just
Yes.
it's important to declutter and depersonalize your home so that you hit it on the head, Ben, is so that when buyers come in through the home, that they can start visualizing themselves in that particular property, and it increases the possibility of making an offer on your home as well.
And I would just add one more thing: declutter and also make the room smell good. Put
Right.
a candle in there.
Yeah,
I
some air
mean,
freshener for sure. Candles.
those little plugins, because at
Right,
the end of
right.
the day, you're selling the emotional aspect, like when you drive a car, that new fresh smell. So,
You're absolutely right, Ben. Great tip. Great tip. Thank
all
you, Ben, for
right,
that one. What's our next tip, Ben?
let's make your home more energy efficient, and that's something I'm passionate about. There's definitely all sorts of ways, including the lighting is probably the easiest. Most people
Right.
know
Mhm.
switching the light bulbs in your house, and
To LED bulbs, right?
LED bulbs, yeah, and
Yeah.
you can actually maybe with your wherever you live, maybe contact your energy company and see how you can get some free products for energy efficiency.
Yeah, that's a good point, Ben. A lot of service companies, utility companies might have some programs available to renovate your home and make it more energy efficient. Could include, maybe appliances, maybe heating systems, central air systems, maybe even have a program to replace your windows.
Yes,
Some cities, and if I'm not mistaken, Ben, I think your mom took advantage of a program recently with solar. So tell us
right.
a little bit about how that worked out, and maybe some homeowners can reach out to their local cities to see if there's programs available for them as far as solar as well.
I'm glad you asked. So, with my mom, she uh, took advantage of a solar program in LA County here called Grid Alternative.
Mhm.
It's paid by the government, and local cities officials approved it. so that low-income families can actually get free solar. And I was super skeptical. And once I seen the solar guys install the solars, I was so happy, so excited. So it's great. If you want more information, we don't have much time right now to go over it. I'd love to send you a video about it and more information, and what representative rep that can contact you to get you started. Just go ahead and leave your email or private message me in the chat or any one of our streams here. So,
Wonderful. So I know that we're not we're not proponents for any particular company or program,
yes,
but it is something that's out there. I think more and more homeowners are actually going towards solar to save on energy bills, be more energy
yes,
efficient. And actually, there was a law that was passed a couple years ago for new construction developments that all new builds must have solar panels. So
right,
if you're thinking about solar, that's probably the easiest way to become more energy efficient. But do your homework.
yeah,
Research 2 or 3 companies. We certainly aren't proponents of any one of them, but there's a lot of opportunities out there, especially with city programs and county programs, as Ben alluded to here. But certainly, it's an easiest way to become more energy efficient, which increases value to your property, right? By having lower utility bills, whether it's heating or AC or even natural gas. Tons of opportunities to make your home a more energy efficient home.
and
So,
Hector, I'm going to add one more thing, a little bonus for energy efficiency that a lot of people don't know, which you touch a little about, is windows.
yes,
A lot of people don't understand how the ventilation system in your house can equate to energy. And if you have a good filtration system, double pane windows, you know, you can save a lot of energy just
yeah,
for doing those
absolutely, I
things.
agree. I mean, a lot of the older homes that have older, either aluminum frame windows or might have like old wood frame windows. A lot of the classic homes or more historic homes might have those windows. They're not very energy efficient, so a lot of
Right.
heat exchange or cool exchange goes through those cracks and those seams. So certainly, windows is fantastic. So just make your home a more energy efficient home will be more attractive to buyers as well. So moving on to our next tip, which is tip
Yes.
number 6,
Yes.
is absolutely updating your flooring throughout your home.
Yes.
And updating your flooring is very important. It could be anything from a quality wood laminate to we're starting to see tiled flooring that looks like wood. And when we say throughout your home, hallways, living spaces certainly is the areas that you want to focus on. But I've also started to see homeowners bring that flooring into bedrooms because some people don't like carpet or they don't like laminate. And I think that it makes the home look a lot larger and also more attractive because it's one less thing that a buyer is going to have to do if you don't do this type of upgrade, right? And
Right.
and certainly I think that the expense of upgrading your flooring might be a little on the higher side, but I think it's one of the things that will bring you back at least more than 50% of that investment into your property in terms of price offers and things of that nature. So excuse me, flooring is definitely one of those things that will make your home look better versus the competition. And
Fantastic.
finally,
Yes.
after moving on from our flooring, Ben, what's the simple thing that one can do for that?
Simple landscaping. Guys, this goes with, being green for your home. And I'm a big advocate for being green, a home that's green. And, sometimes you don't have to go extravagant. If you find some simple plants that are water efficient,
Yes.
that's really good too.
Yeah,
And,
like succulents, right? Succulents and some cacti that are look really pretty and are low water consumption, right?
exactly. And having dirt a lot, which we've seen in the backyard, and a little patch of green grass, just to kind of differentiate, you know, where you can like relax and hang out, and then the other side can be more like where your kids can play and stuff like that. So we've seen all types of backyards, but the ones that have beautiful landscape usually sells faster and for higher value.
Yeah, I think it's simple, right? Like if you can minimize, we're starting to see a lot of desert type of style landscaping. minimizing the use of water. Right now, we're in Southern California, so of course, we're
Yeah.
suffering from an extensive drought. We just got our couple of rains just a couple of days ago, and it wasn't enough, to be honest with you. And who knows what our rainy season is going to be like? But changing your landscaping from a water necessity, from grass to plants to trees, to more of a desert, minimal water landscape is also attractive in the sense of less maintenance to do on the home, whether it's front yard or backyard, and also more energy efficient. You're kind of contributing to the conservation of water, and some buyers are very conscious of that, particularly now that we're talking about global warming and what we
Yeah.
can do as a community, as individuals, as homeowners, to kind of help that. So these are the 7 great tips that Ben and I kind of talked about today, and we wanted to bring to your attention as a homeowner. Certainly some are simple, some may require some investment, but I guarantee you, if you invest time and energy in doing these things to your home before you come to the market, you'll certainly stand out versus the competition. And I tell you the truth, right now we've been seeing homes that are on the market for sale that are selling probably for top dollar and maybe even above. And honestly, many buyers' comments is like, wow, we're going to be paying top of market and we still got to go and do these renovations.
Right.
So ultimately, those homes don't get as many offers. And the homes that we've shown that have these upgrades certainly have seen the return on their investment to be well worth that time and effort to do that. So again, these are our 7 tips to renovating your house, which are worth doing to your property. Hopefully, if you guys are on the market to sell, that you would give us an opportunity to at least meet with us, give you some ideas of what we can do to help you prepare your home for sale, and also talk about what we could possibly get for your home as far as price is concerned. If you like the information that we're providing to you and you find it of value, please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channels, give us a comment on our Facebook pages or profiles, and we'd welcome any questions that you'd have. Once again, I'm Hector Aguilar of Aguilar Realty Group.
Ben, your agent, Hector Aguilar Realty Group.
And we look forward to serving you in the future to come. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next week.
See you guys. Thanks, Hector.
Thank you, Ben.